Food Outreach has a very unique mission. We serve men, women, and children in the St. Louis community who have been diagnosed with HIV, AIDS, or cancer. And we provide nutritional counseling and nutrition to them. Nutritional counseling and nutrition are vitally important to our clients. As a new client, you can come in and get a private one-on-one counseling appointment. You will find out from our registered dietitian what you need to do in terms of working on your health, building your strength, and being able to not only get through your treatment program, but to find better ways to take your medication, be med compliant. There's all kinds of different ways in which nutrition can actually help a person's health and wellness.
I'm standing here with Natalie, who's the registered dietitian at Food Outreach, and I think we're going to go take a look at the pantry.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay.
What a great place to talk about nutrition.
So the clients come in. How often do they come in to shop?
Typically, once every other week is how often they can come in and fill out a new menu, choose their own groceries. For some people, they do want a full meal plan. They want to know what to get. And then recipes are always available too.
So when someone comes in and they're new to the program, how do you find out what their needs actually are?
I sit down with them and we go through a nutrition assessment, and a lot comes out in that as to, the person's life situation and things like that. The individuals we deal with have layers of being under-resourced. And when someone gets to this point, they're not dealing with just HIV, they're not dealing with just cancer, they're dealing with a whole host of other medical conditions. So that whole picture gets worked into kind of what does get talked about and then how they move forward.
Is that what attracted you to this position rather than working in a hospital? The fact that you would be able to have a deeper relationship with the people that you're helping?
Absolutely. I came here as a dietetic intern, and I had come from a lot of hospitals where you get, your 10, 15 minutes and you're talking to them about a very specific thing, whether or not they want to be talked to about it. And what you find in a place like this is that you get to see the context of someone's life and everything that they're dealing with.
Annually, we serve about 2,000 clients a year, and about 350 of those have been diagnosed with cancer, and then the remaining approximately 1,700 have been diagnosed with HIV/AIDS.
So I'm sitting here with Jessie Coffee. When did you become a client of Food Outreach?
I recently found out that I was HIV positive in 2014, so I came here. And they actually helped out a lot because they come to you and you can come to them with anything as far as needing something to eat, or if you want to just see how your health is going or just talk to somebody.
So how has coming here impacted your health physically but also emotionally?
It actually helped break down the portions of what you need to be eating and more of the healthier foods that you do need on a daily basis. It just makes me feel happy knowing that I'm on the right track.
So everybody comes in for grocery shopping every other week. You also have the Monday lunches. So what role does that play?
It's one of our favorite things here. It's where people can kind of come who are experiencing a lot of hardship and kind of just share a beautifully presented meal. I tell people Monday is my favorite day of the week. It is so fun. I really hope you join us.
The Monday Hot Lunch program includes being served by volunteers a 3-course meal. And you get to do this with a dining room full of people. And we just get to feel like we're in a restaurant. The chef has prepared this food with volunteers. It's an amazing opportunity to get this rich understanding in terms of how much you're not alone. We have a stunning group of volunteers. We depend on the services of about 700 volunteers annually.
so now I'm in the kitchen with Al Hench, who is a volunteer here at Food Outreach. You've been volunteering for 10 years, you said, the first time?
The first time, consistently this time, since I retired in '07. For probably a total of about 20 years, we started the original site on Union.
What drew you to Food Outreach in the first place?
At the very beginning, it was the whole outbreak of the AIDS epidemic, and this was the only place in St. Louis that was providing a support system that I knew of. And I mainly do the dishes, but then I help serve, interact with the clients, whatever I can do.
And so when you're interacting with the clients, you know, what does that mean to you? I mean, how do you get to know them? What is it that you want them to feel when they're here?
I want them to feel comfortable and welcome. And we do that through conversation and food.
What about the atmosphere here in the kitchen, the camaraderie with all the volunteers?
Can't beat it. You cannot beat it.
What does it mean for you personally to be here, to be involved with supporting the health and the well-being of the people who really are reliant on this organization?
I just feel grateful to be here, to hear some of the stories and the hardship that people go through, and being able to just kind of be that person in their corner to listen to them and validate their experience is one of the best things to me to be able to do.
It's a great time to be at Food Outreach because we get to serve the lives of people who are not only struggling with these chronic illnesses, but we also get to give them a way to come to a place where they feel safe, respected, treated with dignity, and they come here and experience a greater understanding of themselves in a much larger community of people who are also genuinely struggling. We realize we're at some place profoundly special, and we all hope to earn the opportunity to be here for a long time.